And we are jumping right back into the action here, folks. We have a match here. Martina Kochli, Steve Deakin against Katie Dyer and Althoff Merchant.
Shot into the net. Katie Dyer serving. She needs a point. Side out. We have Althoff is a lefty, so we're going to watch some stacking here. Nice third drop. Communication is key. Nice. Althoff splitting Martina and Steve.
Got a question about the format. So the matches in what we're calling pool play leading up to the quarterfinals and semifinals are going to be 1 game to 15. And then depending on the weather, we'll know a little bit more about the quarterfinals and semifinals. I'm assuming it will be traditional best 2 out of 3 games to 11, but we'll keep you updated on that as this continues.
Many of you who in the audience have been tournament directors know how you have to change formats and do things by the fly sometimes, depending on the weather and different things that come up. Right now, what a shot by Katie. That was a great forehand. She just killed it.
1-0-2.
0-2, okay. There's a match going on here. Katie taking it wide to the backhand of Steve. Working hard. Oh, almost an Ernie. Sometimes just the show of an Ernie, Eddie, makes you mess up.
The threat of it? Yeah.
Just the threat of it. Just a person taking that one step will give the advantage. I'm going to be looking for Martina to do a full Ernie here and get a nice Ernie shot, so you can see it. Althoff serving lefty.
0-2-1.
0-2. Serve. Hard shots right there. Quick hands.
1-2-1.
Thank you. Nice third drop.
Point.
That set it up right there. All tough.
Two, 2-1.
Top spin this time on the serve. Katie wanted that one, but it hit the net. There we go.
Second server.
See what Katie can do here.
2-2-2. Second server.
So with Althoff and Steve Deakin, you have some of the fastest hands in the sport up here. So I'm looking forward to maybe some toe-to-toe matches here if we can see that happen.
Well, Steve just got right into Katie's business. She couldn't get her feet out of the way, and great shot from that angle.
Second server.
Steve's going to serve here at
2-2-2.
twos. Good return by Katie. Oh, she wanted that again. Saw Steve coming over, poaching a little bit, and saw the movement, so she wanted to go back behind Steve. Keeping them back. This is good fundamental pickleball right here. Fundamental as in fun.
I see what you did there.
2, 3, 1.
We put the fun in fundamentals. This is. Ooh. Thought they were gonna do the duel that you were hoping for. Back to the ladies, though. Let's see how they grind this out. Let's move on first. All tough.
Point.
Nice body shot right there.
Three, 3, 1.
3-3. We got a tie ball game. Cut shot back there, Katie. Wow, they're sneaking it by. Sneaking it by Steve's forehand. Or no, that's his backhand, I'm sorry.
4, 3, 1.
Steve's backhand. There we go, all top. Serving. Good third, good fifth. Oh.
Second server.
Wet nets produce more lets. Eddie, did you know that?
I did not know that, but that rhymes.
3 rhymes.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, that is frustrating, I know. You just want to get to the net and work your way up. Third, fifth, seventh shot if it takes that much. Comes up just a little bit too short.
Point.
Had a nice little passing shot there. Sometimes it's not always a power shot that you need to do with a passing shot like that.
4, 4, 1.
The spin, the top spin, and how far you can get it past that person without going out of bounds. Nice cut. Here we go. Here's some good kitchen action. Oh, communication is key.
There's a cringe amongst the audience there because we've all been in that position before.
When you have a righty and a lefty, that's tough. Tough too. You can blame it on the righty if he's in the forehand, but when you're body shot again.
Martina with the payback there.
Obligatory hand
Yep.
raise and a sorry.
The sorry, not sorry.
Here's some power. Ground strokes.
Point. 7, 4, 1. Point. Point. We'll switch sides.
All right, that's 8. So switch at 6, usually at 11, but we're playing up to 15 by 2.
That's right. Let's talk about a few of the players out there. As we talked about before, we have, and I'm stalling while I can find it. There we go. Martina Kochli. She's ranked number 18 in the global pickleball ranking in pro ladies mixed doubles. Very impressive player, sponsored by Onyx. And her partner, Steve Deakin, sponsored by Selkirk. He's rated number 6 in pro gentlemen mixed doubles. Steve is representing Canada, and I forgot to mention that Martina is representing Slovenia. So we actually have 3 people representing other countries on the court right now, which is very exciting, and that's why this is the World Pickleball Championship, because we have people from all over the world.
Okay. All right. Resume play.
Back to the
We
action.
have 8, 4, 1.
8-4 is serving Steve. Power third. What a drop fifth. A little top spin by Althoff.
Point.
Sometimes when you speed it up like Katie just did, Comes back in your face.
I mean, you're taking a risk, right? You're looking for a put away or to set yourself up for the shake and bake, but that also means that you're giving a lot of power to your opponent that can come back right at you harder than you hit it at them.
It's like hitting a Nolan Ryan fastball. Good footwork on Katie. She got right up to the net on that one. She's hustling.
491.
Good eye. It's another separation of like 4.0 players, Eddie, is when you can not hit a ball that's going out.
Mm-hmm.
Having that kind of patience or just being able to sit back and let a ball go out. I always look at that like, wow, that person's on their way, or if not already, a 4.0 player.
I would agree. Takes discipline to let those balls, because when you're early in the sport, you want to get everything.
Oh, you get into these slamming games and slam, and 90% of the balls are out of bounds, but you can't help yourself but hit them. Oh, look at that, Katie, almost. Martina. Just out of bounds.
Well, a little momentum shift here after the change of sides.
792.
7-9. Althoff really wants to hold on to the serve here. Oh, it's Katie's serve. I'm sorry.
892.
Cut by Martina. Nice poach by Steve. Didn't overdo it. Just they had good communication. They knew where each other was going to be on the court. Got to their spots. Made the play.
981.
Steve took advantage of just a little bit of a high ball from Katie and put it away.
1081. Point.
It is.
1181.
11-8.
Second service.
Martina serving. Keeping the momentum going on this side of the court. That's a good example of if you get the ball up just a little bit, but you get it to that backhand, the person on the right side of the court, their backhand. You can't go wrong sometimes. Sometimes it comes right back to you nicely. ATP!
And he got it, huh?
Wow!
He got it.
Way to go, Steve. Awesome.
Always exciting when somebody successfully completes an ATP.
And a timeout afterwards.
Yes, that's right. Let's talk a little bit about the other two players on the team. We've got Katie Dyer representing the United States here, Selkirk sponsored. She's rated number 23 in pro mixed doubles. And her partner representing India, Althoff Merchant. He's a Onyx-sponsored player, ranking number 35 in mixed doubles as well. So as I mentioned, we have 3 other nations outside the United States represented on the court right now, which is which is great, and that's why this is again the World Pickleball Championship.
So after the timeout, you're going to want to regroup, talk with your partner, focus on 1 or 2 things that you can do to make this next point better.
You have 1 remaining timeout to my right. You have 2 on my left. Time in. 13:82.
Big overhand.
Point. Point.
When you're stacking. See Steve over here. He's going to stay on the left side now. Wow, good hands all around.
Yeah, Katie's got a powerful forehand.
Line out. 8-14-1.
It's dropped by Althoff. Another one. Oh.
Second server.
Martina was able to pick that out of the sky and drop it down into the kitchen.
8-14-2.
Poor winner. It's dropped by Katie. See where this goes.
Football.
We have a foot fault.
Foot fault called on Althoff there. Yep.
Yeah.
Line out.
The referee will generally be watching for the foot faults in her line, as you can see down there. And to judge any disagreements on ins and outs for the other lines.
Second server.
It works out well. It allows the players to focus on what they need to.
14-8-2.
Not so concerned about the score. Checking the other team.
Line out.
Has another opinion on some of the line calls as well when there's a disagreement.
I always hate it when the three other people in the court are saying out and I'm saying in.
8-14-1.
Yes. Oh, unlucky bounce
What did I
off
say
that
about
net.
wet nets? Produce more lets. Got to be watching that.
9-14-1.
Just assume that it's going to come over.
Yeah,
Nice cut shot.
it's
to
so
Katie's
hard
back.
too.
Second server.
It's not natural to incorporate that into the shot where you're going to assume that it's going to hit. Some power. Here's your duel you wanted.
Point.
Chicken wing. Martina got caught with a chicken wing there.
Yeah, it seemed like she kept moving further and further to the side as Steve was kind of trying to cover that center and just put her in an awkward position.
10-14-2.
Got hit with the chicken wing.
Point.
Martina tried to go to Althoff's backhand.
11-14-2.
Just clipped the net.
Point.
That's how you put it away, Katie.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that one.
Point. 12-14-2.
Well, 14 is getting close here. Wow.
Unbelievable play going on here. You know, and that's what, you notice Katie has
13-14-2.
more of a semi-western grip at the line, right?
Right.
And she's able to use that second hand to pull it forward to where it's not going to cause any pop-ups when she's blocking. But the advantage of the semi-western at the line is that when you get a ball that's floated, your hand is in the perfect position to just smack that ball with all your might, and it's not coming back.
The movement is it's just a flick of the wrist, and then you're set up for it. So, yeah, I agree with that.
Next, when you have the continental, if you want to do that forehand put away, you really have to kind of rotate that arm off.
It's a longer stroke.
Longer stroke.
Yep. But you get a little bit more power that way, but
That's right. And guys, remember, this is 1 game to 15, excuse me.
Yeah.
So we have potentially a game point set up here, although Katie and Althoff have done a great job
Team has one time
at
left.
changing the momentum here.
thought this might get out of hand, but boy, they have come back.
At 13-14-2.
Katie put it just a little bit too much. Can't do that with Steve. We have a side out, so we have a potential game point here.
14-13, 1.
Out of bounds, second serve.
Second server.
Steve's going to try to take this home.
14-13, 2.
Otherwise, he's got some work to do. He wants to get it right now. Oh, that's it.
Game.
And like that, it's over. You have Martina Kochli, Steve Deakin winning over Katie Dyer and Althoff Merchant 15-13.